Hello, GDQ Game Submission Committee. So, Dangers and I are submitting the game sort of in a co-op setting. First of all, because there are levels in this game that are played with 2 players in the 80% route. The second reason is because we thought it would be cool, since we're both going to be in person at the event, both be able to showcase the game, but not in a race setting. So we will swap levels, basically. I'll play a level, then Dangers will play a level, then I'll play a level, and so forth. Anytime where 2 players are being controlled, we'll play together.
With the exception of a couple of tricks.
Yeah.
But that's also kind of why we didn't want it to be a race also, because the tricks make it very, like, speedrun races can go one way or the other if someone makes a mistake. These tricks are pretty big choke points, especially with a game that's this new, so we just wanted to be a little bit more marathon safe, I guess you could say.
I'm ready to go whenever you are, Mr. Dangers.
Okay.
So this is a speed run, but neither of us are like playing as fast as humanly possible because, you know, we would be swapping, but we're in different locations. So we're both playing, and I'll just be swapping the video feed to and fro. And I guess we wait for each other if anybody finishes a level first or something.
Yeah, and of course, for the GDQ people watching, if we are in person, we can just keep going because there will only be one game.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go. So, we are starting the game in 2-player mode. That's because the timing for the speedrun starts when you have confirmed your characters on the beginning screen. So, there is going to be a trick that requires 2-player mode. You know, about, I want to say like 6 or 7 minutes into this speedrun. So instead of like having to switch into 2-player mode somewhere in the middle of the run, we save time by just having the characters selected right out of the gate. All right,
And
welcome to Flower Kingdom.
Yeah, the 2-player mode is actually useful in that Yoshi can be ridden, which is really convenient. So Yoshi doesn't take damage. He's one of the like easy mode characters in this game. But that's not explicitly why we're using him. He's just a very useful 2-player mode character because he can be ridden. So both players can be controlled by one. Or pardon me, both characters can be controlled by one player, as well as the tongue actually opens up some interesting movement possibilities.
Yes, and if you are riding on the back of Yoshi, your ability, if you have like a power-up or something, if you're riding on Yoshi, like if you have a power-up or something, you can actually use that power-up from Yoshi's back, which opens up some interesting possibilities, like you were saying. All right, level 1 out of the way.
Yeah.
I missed one of my purple coins, so I had to go back. So you might have actually beat me on that one.
Hold on, let's go!
Wow!
And you'll notice a pretty key component of the tricks in this game are based on which player has control of the camera. And introduced in Super Mario 3D World was this crown, where like the player that gets the most points or finishes the level the highest on the flagpole gets the crown. And the crown is actually pretty operative. Oh, please get on Yoshi, thank you. Pretty operative in this game, where the player with the crown sort of controls what goes on in the overworld. And that will be very important very soon.
Yes.
And worth noting, we're both on the 1.0 version. There was a
Yes.
recent patch, but we both avoided it.
That's right, we dodged it.
We dodged.
That patch did, in fact, patch out all of the cool little exploits that we're going to be showing off with the out of bounds on the map screen and stuff like that. So, as of time of recording, there has not been a workaround for that, so any percent is currently locked to the original 1.0 version of the game. So, very exclusive little offering that we're providing now.
Yeah.
I just finished Piranha Plants. You doing okay over there?
I'm about to enter the next one. Scram
Same.
Skedaddlers. I'm entering right now.
All right, we're basically on point then.
Nice.
This level has some pretty cool tech involving the 2-player characters.
Yeah, this is my favorite 2-player level, probably. It's also kind of hard. Like, there's these weird little moments where the brain can't comprehend that I'm controlling 2 players.
Yes.
It gets pretty wacky. This shell toss, namely, is pretty cool.
Yeah, pick it up with Yoshi. and then just spit it out like that. 8F real, not clickbait.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, real, not
People in the stream
clickbait.
apparently, they know you're real.
Yeah, I'm not
So
streaming right now, but I am real. And we want Yoshi to be in charge here.
Yes. This level is very important. The other two, the other two is kind of a time save thing because you can kind of just hold run and forward. So if you have the first person in front, then you can kind of just hop up and onto Yoshi without having to run backwards. This one, we need Yoshi to be the one who is in charge after this level because of the trick that we're going to be doing after this.
I'm out of the level, by the way.
Me too.
I'm about to read the text boxes about the propeller thing, basically.
I think we're like right on point.
Sweet. I messed up a little bit in that level, so you probably are fully caught up, if not a little more.
Hey, Fur, thank you for the tier 1 for 57. Welcome back.
Hi, Fur.
He was wondering if you were real. He even
Fur.
included 2 question marks.
No, I'm not.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah, fully imaginative, or imaginary. Pardon me. I'm
So
a
not
figment
even like
of dangerous
not even like a
imagination.
hologram.
No, there's no physical body.
That's right.
I'm an AI chatbot that plays Mario Wonder.
Now that is impressive.
Thank you. Yeah.
I've seen some streamers use like AI chat GPT stuff to like have the flower be like a quiz show host.
Oh,
It's
yeah?
just goofy stuff you can do with AI. Technology's great.
And scary.
Yeah, true. That's true.
Why no streaming? Because I'm just doing this one run and then I got plans.
He's got plans, okay?
Plan, more like. But if you say you have a plan, it sounds like you're a villain.
Yeah, a little bit. Like, yes, I am doing something diabolical that I cannot talk about.
Plans implies you have friends. Plan implies you've never had a friend.
Yeah. So true. If you are a villain, you go ahead and live your best life. It's fine. You can have a plan all you want then.
All right, I am about to do the like test area with the parachute.
Yep.
I just pressed OK.
said okay.
Me as well?
Yeah.
Wow, we're
We
dead
are-
on.
Literally in the same place. It's like we're playing together in person.
Cooperative speedrun
Wow.
at my GDQ? It's more likely than you'd think. Okay,
All
so
right.
here's where it is. Dangers, you want to explain?
Sure. I guess we can kind of slow it down a little bit. I don't want to go too slow because we're trying to. This is a speed run here.
I'll do it
basically-
my speed, basically.
Okay, yeah. So, basically, when you go into the menu and you reselect your characters like this, the 2 characters will snap together. So we abuse that mechanic to get Princess Peach to snap onto this little path here. I fell off the stage, L+ ratio, so we have to do that again. But we abuse that mechanic so that we can get Princess Peach out on this track, which actually puts her out of bounds, and then we can just kind of walk along the boundary of the stage. And if we're very careful, which I am not being very careful right now, clearly, if we're very careful...
We can just cut to my perspective for this.
Yeah, for sure. If you're very careful, then you can kind of maneuver your way out of bounds the entirety of the map and skip having to do anything in World 1 here. And this mechanic is actually something that we're going to abuse a couple of times in the speedrun.
Okay, I'm in the second half with the castle.
All right. Yeah, you're definitely having a better go at this than I am. I keep clipping back in at the easy part. Thank you, Eagle Gamer. Can somebody in my chat? This is just a bit of an aside. Can someone in my chat just kind of mention to everybody? I don't know if there's anybody that can be physically present for the entirety of this, but just let them know that I can't respond to everything.
So I'll explain sort of what's going on while I watch this cutscene. And also in the video editing, I can cut. Like when a perspective takes a long time on a level, I can just cut to the next thing because this isn't an RTA for a leaderboard submission or anything. So basically, the out of bounds movement is really, really strict, as you're seeing on Danger's stream right now. The moving too far up will put you back inbounds, and moving too far down will push you out into the void. And the ground you can stand on is incredibly thin, so it's really, really difficult. There are also holes in the ground at certain points that you have to jump over. But switching back to one player in the latter third of the trick gives the camera back to Mario. Also, let me know when you're through. And then we want the camera to be on Mario so we can move to the right and maneuver around that pedestal so we don't get into a level that doesn't exist yet, and then walk right on past the castle, which also has a precise setup.
Nice.
Nice.
We through, baby.
All right, let me know once you're able to move. And yeah, so the final, if you're watching this submission video right now, the time will jump around a little bit, just because if one player finishes a level significantly ahead of the other player, we're not racing, and I don't want you to have to watch the same level twice, or the same trick twice or whatever, so we'll just cut ahead. Because what we're going to do when we plan this is we'll probably pick the person that's best at that one trick or whatever, and have that person do that thing. Or the person that feels most comfortable. Like, I actually like World 1 Skip, and I know Dangers hates it.
It can be a frustrating point if you're doing attempts, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And all the tricks are pretty hard, but the good news is there's a lot of safety.
Yes.
They're not run-ending, like, almost ever. And there are backups if you miss stuff.
Yep.
All right, you ready to go?
Yep, I am moving now.
Okay, sweet. I will go into the house. We are skipping Flounder, correct? Just going Dolphin and then Bluebird?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. I'm playing as Martin at the moment. Martio.
You were playing as Martin.
Martio.
My chat picked Princess Peach for me, and Red Yoshi.
I think I might switch to Nabbit a couple times, so Mario's the fastest because it's one input instead of, like, several.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
I've been experimenting with changing to Nabbit here and there, and it's kind of fun. Because for the first, 2-3 weeks I've been running this, I've only been playing him on like 2 levels, but I think he has more potential to be fast than people are giving him credit for at the moment.
You're probably right. Just those levels that do require power-ups.
Yeah.
It is pretty clear why
that
would be better.
So I suppose we should explain that. Do you want to do that?
Sure. So there are a couple of different character choices in this game. You have the core lineup of characters, which is every character on the character selection screen from Mario to Toadette. They all behave exactly the same way. There is no fundamental significant factor, like Luigi doesn't jump higher, Princess Peach doesn't flutter, there is no differences between the characters like there are in other Mario games. However, there is one mechanic that this game can sometimes throw at you that can be inconvenient or even convenient in some cases for speedrunners, and it's that there are these little invisible blocks hidden around the worlds, and the corresponding characters, if it is each block has a little symbol on it, I guess, and that symbol corresponds to a character. So if you're Princess Peach, you can see and physically feel those invisible blocks while you're playing the game, whereas other characters, you can hit it from underneath, but you won't see it. So there's that. But also there are assist characters in this game. That would include Yoshi, that would include Nabbit. Those characters don't take damage to enemies. They can still die in pits and in lava and stuff like that. But basically they are the accessibility characters. But they also can't use power-ups. So there are a lot of situations in this game where using power-ups, especially the bubble power-up and especially the drill power-up, that are going to be really fast for us. So it's important that we are able to use them, which is why you might think, oh, well, if Nabbit can just run through every enemy, then why aren't they faster? That's pretty much why. All right, Robert Cove.
So we got the Dolphin badge, which is our first very useful badge.
Yes.
So the badge system in this game is very, very cool. Basically, your badges sort of change movement possibilities, and it's pretty fascinating, and opens up some really cool possibilities. This swimming one obviously makes swimming sections about 100 times faster.
Yes.
But there are some other badges that we will use, namely one that makes our sprint speed faster and one that makes spin jumping a possibility later.
Yeah, it's almost like instead of each character having its own kind of unique ability, they kind of just took all those unique abilities and made them badges so that any character, if you have like a favorite or something, you can kind of just use that.
Yeah, I like it a lot, personally.
Yeah, me too.
All right, I just got the Wonder Seed. I made a couple little boo-boos.
Just a little oopsie.
A couple oopsies.
All right.
I did not
That's
warm
okay.
up before this run.
Totally fair. Again, you can kind of switch to whichever perspective is cleaner for the video.
Exactly.
So
I'm out.
I finished, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I'm concluding.
All right. Mario just said toodaloo and is walking off screen.
Cute.
But I think here we can wait until we get to the trick, but you can just go ahead and play whatever it's called. Trumbeak Tower, Bibbly Bob
Bluebird.
Cove.
Yeah, Bluebird Roost.
Bluebird Roost? Is that what it is?
That's the one.
You're
That's
buying
the
the
one.
seed, I assume?
Yep. Yep,
Okay.
buy the seed there.
Do you have enough to buy the World 4 outside shop seed when we get there? Probably not,
yes.
right? Yes?
Well, sorry, the World 4.
The one outside
the-
World 4 after we do Airship Skip.
Oh, no, but you buy it later.
Okay. So the route we're doing is a route that Dangers plays. My route is slightly different, but I'm going to go ahead and play Dangers' route here. So this is the first level where bubbles are epic.
Yes.
Bubbles do some cool stuff.
As you can see, there's one of the Luigi blocks there that I was mentioning before as well. That block would be just like solid. If you were playing as Luigi right now, you would see it, but because any character can hit it from underneath, I'm still going to take advantage of it. Also, we haven't really talked about like the, I guess, grand objective of this game.
Yeah.
Because like getting to the credits obviously requires you to do some stuff in the game. So this game ultimately requires you to get to the end to collect the royal seed in every single one of the worlds. That's worlds 1 through 6. Once you've collected all those royal seeds, you kind of open up your way to Bowser's castle, and then you're able to get to Bowser's castle and beat him and defeat him, and then get to the credits. Fun little story about any percent. The reason that we're able to skip Worlds 1, and as you're going to see shortly, Worlds 2 and World 3, is that the game only checks for 4, 5, and 6. So if we just manage to kind of weasel our way around the islands and get to Worlds 4, 5, and 6, then we don't have to worry about any of that. We can just do those last 3 worlds instead, and it saves about 45 minutes to do that.
Yeah, the time save is huge. And the tricks are really cool, and it's very evident what's happening, which I think is really neat. Okay,
Yes.
we're going back into 2 players now. I lost my bubble suit because I'm an idiot, but that we'll figure it out later.
That is totally fine.
It is. Okay, Joy-Cons, please connect. Thank you. All right,
So-
you can go ahead and go for attempts.
Yeah, same as before, except this time the first player is totally fine because all we're doing is selecting a level. We don't need to change back to first player to, progress on the map or anything. So I've got the second player out of bounds here, and just very carefully maneuvering our way over to this island. We can select the Wiggler race, and away we go. We just kind of skipped one island really quick like that.
I got it first try as well.
Let's go. Gamers in the chat room, you can guess the time that we get. If you get it right, you'll get a gifted sub.
You sounded like you were crying.
I have to spend my money.
You get a gifted sub?
But not 2 or 3. I don't want to be broke. Yoshi! Cheeky little bounce there. I love that little bubble jump.
Yeah,
That's what
it's
I
very
mean
cool.
when you can have the first player, the one that's riding on the back, use your power-ups while you're riding as Yoshi, so you get 2 characters for the price of 1. It is a bit awkward using 2 controllers to do different actions, though.
I was unable to do it because I lost my bubble. It's in my backup slot, but I kind of want to save that one.
Very fair.
And it's also slow. Though I guess I could have done it in the Wiggler race prep, but whatever.
48-28, final time. Yeah, it really doesn't matter what time you get in this race anyway, because Wiggler rubber band's weird, and I think always finishes at the same time anyway, so.
I got a 49.70. Respectable.
All right, and right into another skip now.
Yeah. This is a big one.
Yes. So
I mean,
we're not
the
only
last
just,
one was also big, but...
Yeah, we're not just skipping World 3 here. We're actually going beyond World 3 because we're going to do something called Airship Skip as well. And that's just to kind of put us down into the World 4 area. And also, we don't have enough Wonder Seeds in the top left corner to access World 4 yet. So we need to go beyond World 4 to play a level that's further along. So the first part of it is just doing this skip here. We need to just kind of walk along the perimeter of the water. And then we can talk to this shop while we're still on screen. So that is World 3 skip. We've skipped World 3.
I'm nearly there. I'm having that fun thing where my D-pad is doing multiple inputs when I'm just pressing one. Okay, I'm talking to the shop.
Nice.
And I'm warping now. Okay, airship skip.
Airship skip, yep. So the same idea. We're just going to be doing some like walking along in the out of bounds. We have a setup here. We actually have to set up Yoshi above the dot instead of below this time. Just weird spacing thing. Sometimes Peach will just like, or in Adef's case, Mario will sometimes just like warp back to the shop unannounced. It's very rude.
Unannounced.
So, so to prevent that, we just kind of set up Yoshi in a different starting spot. We go into one player to reset who has the crown. We go into two player to get both the characters out of bounds. And then I'm going to walk them together.
I'm going to walk them separate because they're not dating.
That's okay, yeah. That's fair.
They're both spoken for. Because I'm dating every Mario character.
Whoa.
Did I not tell you that?
I love the no, you didn't, but now I know. So thank you for telling me. I won't intrude on your polyamorous relationships that you have.
Thank you.
Going on. All right. So, the next thing we need to do is get down to the island that is south of us here. But in order to do that, we need to do a little bit of camera manipulation and some pause buffering. So you're going to have to kind of bear with us for a second. But the first thing I'm going to do is get the first player to run down, pause at a certain time, switch to another character who's going to run down. Oops, I am looking at the picture for some reason. Another pause buffer there. And now I'm holding down right and
I
up
failed.
on the first. And there we go. With
All
that
right.
camera manipulation, you're able to select the level like that. I will wait on the start this course screen for Adef's attempt as well. But
At least the music
by the
is
way, potential incentives. I'm sure you'll include them in your submission. But we can have an incentive for what main character we play. We could have an incentive for the Yoshi color that we play. We can have an incentive for what language the flowers are speaking during the run as well.
Oh. Okay, here comes an attempt from Mr. Adef.
You got this, Mr. Adef.
Thank you. Okay, good Mario pause. Now going to hold down with Yoshi and unpause. That might be late, but we're gonna find out. I got it.
Nice. Let's go.
Okay.
So you're good to play the level?
Yep.
All
I
right,
just
we're playing the
selected
level.
my badge. Oh, I can get the bubble here. Nice.
Yes, you can. This is a bubble level.
Oh, Yoshi, don't be doing that.
I just leave Yoshi behind in this one.
I like playing as Yoshi. I know that it might be slower, but it makes the purple coins a little safer.
True. That's true. All right. Also, the objective of the game to get all the royal seeds at the end of all the worlds, you need to have a specific amount of regular wonder seeds to kind of unlock the final challenge of the world. I don't want to say final palace because not every world has a palace, but the final challenge of every world is unlocked by getting a certain amount of wonder seeds. And in some cases, if you're in Petal Isles like we are right now, the Petal Isles wonder seeds opens up access to the other worlds. So if you're wondering, like, oh, well, wouldn't it just be faster to run to the end of this level? Why are we doing this auto-scroller portion? That's just because this is just so happens to be one of the fastest wonder seeds that we can get in Petal Isles.
I just got the wonder seed.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
And am on the flag.
Nice. Me too.
I'm glad the tricks are over.
Yes. Now from this point forward, at least for the sake of this video,
Yeah,
that we're doing,
we'll probably be playing a different route on the actual event, just a little bit different, most likely, or maybe not. The route is changing literally constantly.
Correct. Yeah.
So you warp straight back here, correct?
Warp back to the shop. Yep.
I might mess
then
around and
switch to
play as
one player
Nabbit
as
here.
well.
I'm gonna play as Nabbit a little bit. Why not?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of if you need power-ups. The only power-up you need is the drill in the treasure room, I think.
Yeah, I'll switch back for that.
Mhm.
I'll switch back to Martin for that. I will say that without spin, the ninja level is going to be a real trip for me.
Yeah, it took me a lot of practice to figure out how to do it with bubble in the dash badge, that's for sure.
But that's okay.
But
Just
very
cut to your
satisfying.
perspective.
It is my favorite level, so I would be honored to play it.
Mm.
But first we have to do House, which is my second favorite level.
Ah, yes. This is my favorite level. I love House.
House, it's great, isn't it?
I like that we get to play it 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, and I love that, nothing happens. They could have just, like, reduced the Wonder Seed count per world by 1 and not had any of this.
But it's okay.
Hey, but at least, at least they have cute elephant watering cans, so...
This is good donation. This is donation fodder, baby.
That's true. Yeah, we have 2 minutes to read donations every single world. It's great.
So I'm playing as Nabbit right now, which is something I've been experimenting with over the last few days. I'm experimenting with Nabbit.
Okay.
And
He's not in the polycule yet.
No, not yet. We need to figure out what he's about. He's a weird little guy.
He is a weird little guy.
But yeah, so this character does not take damage, nor does he take knockback from almost any enemies except for Goombas. This is super cool. It opens up a lot of interesting possibilities in certain levels, as you will see. Like,
Especially
I don't really
later.
have to worry about enemies at all.
Boing. All right, there's the Wonder Flower.
I also just picked it up.
Let's go. Keeping good pace.
Indeed.
Good synergy.
Good
Great
synergy? Are we synergizing right now?
I'm synergizing so hard. You have no
Oh my
idea.
God.
Boing. Boing.
Ooh, I am getting this coin. You're not getting this one.
Yeah, I do in my new route, but I don't need it for my old one.
So that's another really cool thing about this game is that we need purple coins to buy Wonder Seeds because it is faster to buy seeds than play levels, obviously, and there are a couple of seeds you can buy.
There are plenty of, like, 10 purple coins that are, like, almost literally, like, right in your way, and if not, like, maybe a second or so out of the way. So all you need to do is kind of just grab it on your way by, and you get a free one from the shops. So...
And it's been an interesting routing challenge to figure out which purple coins are worth and which are not. It's pretty cool.
And see how many shops you can squeeze into without like going too far out of the way to lose time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like the current any percent route, assuming it doesn't change, which it probably will, but the one that we have currently actually has us going to World 4 2 separate times because we can collect some purple coins later in the run and then come back with those purple coins to purchase another one. So Just grabbing the flagpole in the jump level.
I am touching the flagpole right now.
Nice.
And I got all 3 perps in that one.
Yeah, me too.
Break time.
Yeah, Wonder has all these like little, they're called break time levels. They take like 20 to 30 seconds at most. I would say that's actually a pretty generous guess. And they're kind of just like a one-screen ordeal. Very fast Wonder Seeds. So if you play a level that opens up one of those, it's probably in the route.
Do you know you can buffer the jump input here?
I did. And also, if you happen to be holding the run button, it'll do a power-up like attack.
It's pretty cool.
You like buffer the attack as well.
There's like a couple things like that, actually.
All right. This badge is probably the most important one in the whole game. It's literally the speedrun badge. It increases the speed of your dash and also gets you dashing faster than if you don't have the badge on. This is very useful, as you can imagine. We're going to switch into it right away.
This is also a level I don't play with this badge, so we'll see how it goes.
Oh boy, yeah. This one is infuriating with or without. It's just, I don't know. The blooms, they have a way of getting perfectly in the way just all the time.
I think I'll be all right.
Okay, I'm getting blomped. I'm getting bloomed.
I'm getting scourged.
You know it. You know the feeling.
I do.
Okay. And now I've been bloomed, and now I am doing the blooping.
I just picked up the Wonder Flower.
Let's go.
The balloon nabbit is something else, I'm here to tell you.
I must have seen it because I got the standee in my casual playthrough, but...
He's...
Oh, that was a beneficial bounce? What? I didn't even know you could do that?
Yeah, there's been a couple clips in the Discord recently of people getting intentional speed boosts by, like, bumping off of a corner in a really specific way.
Yeah, or, like, I guess the back half of a curved platform or something, probably.
Yeah.
I don't trust myself to be able to do that intentionally.
I don't trust...
I'll be honest.
I don't trust me at all.
Oh, just in general?
Yeah.
Well, that's not good, I think.
No, I'm fine. I'm chilling.
All right, grab the flagpole.
I, too, have grabbed the flagpole.
That's also my reaction to the end of that level.
Yeah. Without fire, when you have Fire Flower, it's like not bad at all. You just mash fire and run through.
Yep.
But without fire,
yeah, it's a bit
yeesh.
tricky. I grab fire in the Snoodle level for that reason.
I usually do as well, but I'm trying out Nabbit just to see what it's like, just to feel something.
Just to feel something. Understandable. Have a nice day.
Thanks.
Oh, that's not good.
Did you switch to parachute?
I did, but I am not doing a very good job of using it.
Well, maybe I'll get the sauce here.
Yeah. Go ahead and sauce it.
Oh, I missed the last one. Okay, I'm done.
Yep, I just grabbed the Wonder Seed.
I think I made up a little bit of time there.
All right. Incoming favorite level of the entire game. Right here. Spoiler alert. Anybody watching the submission video, there's a level in the waterfall.
Sandfall.
Yeah, right. Sorry. There's... Yeah.
How
It looks
dare
like
you.
a waterfall, but it is not. Chat room, you know what to do. Switch back to bubble.
I should not be using Nabbit here. It's so slow. Good news, we're on your perspective for this one.
That was almost perfect. I just missed the last coin. That was pretty good, though.
I'm in the
Sand
final
is-
section.
Sand is just water made of bigger molecules. Yep.
I don't think that's true.
That's, yeah, just, we're going to run with it. Why not?
Okay. I think the average water molecule is probably bigger than the average sand molecule.
That's probably true. That's true, yeah.
Solids are pretty tightly compact, and water is pretty polar.
All right. Oh, I'm starting our mods.
You're good.
Here, I'll wait on the...
No.
Okay.
You're fine.
I'll just keep going.
This
level's a fun one.
This is a Nabbit spectacular. I'll tell you that. Our mods is like Nabbit really shines here.
I'll bet. Yeah, you don't have to worry about anything.
Correct.
Meanwhile, I'm over here worrying about everything. And then this is my famous damageless strat where I change to the elephant. And then... Ooh, didn't take damage that time.
And then take damage.
Okay, it's working, though.
I wish I could make that.
Didn't take damage. Let's go.
I just picked up the flower.
I just grabbed the flagpole.
And there's a seer.
Nice. That is what I meant to do at GDQ Hotfix the other day.
All right, now I have to switch back to Mario because there is a level where you are required to get a power-up.
Yes.
Nabbit is unable.
Yeah, Nabbit literally can't play this level.
I timed it the other day, and having the dash badge on here over any other badge saves like almost a second in just this level.
Really?
That was the decision maker where I was like, okay, I'm using this badge forever.
Yeah, and it's just like, it's a 40-second split, and you can make it 39 or whatever, like, yeah.
Right, exactly. Like on a level that is nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we just-
I would say just wait for me at the castle.
Yeah, good idea. And we just got to raise the stage here. Get all these little purples while I'm waiting. Might as well, right? And then, yeah, this sends us to our first castle that we're doing in the entire run. We're like 30 minutes in, and we're finally doing a castle. I actually really like this castle.
Me too.
Especially with drill.
There's the seed.
Bam, 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 bam.
And opening the castle now.
All right. I have it open. I'm just waiting to select the level.
Selecting now.
All right. Put the dash badge back on.
Yeah, I almost forgot.
Oh, yeah, we're going in there, buddy.
Oh, I'm going in there.
Where do you think I'm going to go?
What do you think I'm doing?
So now that we have the drill, we actually get a taste of what the drill can do, which is avoid a lot of damage by going underground and hiding from it all. You can also maintain your run speed while on the ceiling, which is very handy. Okay.
I am going up the stairs.
Me too. And in the boss fight. Now, Bowser Jr. is the boss in all of the castles. But there's always some sort of little quirk. I think they did a good job of diversifying the Bowser Jr. fights in this game compared to other new Super Mario Bros. Games of the past.
Yeah, agreed.
And the inclusion of like the wonder making things like weird and trippy is also a nice touch because it means that every phase gets to have like a little bit of variation as well. Like in this case, there's just floating water bubbles.
Bowser Jr., you are, and may I be so kind, terrible.
Yeah. Said as lovingly as possible.
Yes.
Now, this final hit, he's going to do his invulnerable phase, and then as soon as he's done his invulnerable phase, he's actually going to change up the wonder on us. But you can hit him just barely before. I missed it. You can hit him just barely before he activates that wonder and finish the fight about 5 seconds faster. There you go. Perfect. Your perspective for this level.
Sure. It's a pretty tight window, actually, for that last hit.
Yeah. It's got to be only like a dozen frames.
I agree. My estimation was 10 frames or something.
Yeah. Because you're like floating through the water, it's like really hard to time. So if you get it, you feel pretty good about it.
That was probably the cleanest I've ever. The second phase was terrible, so it didn't matter. But the final hit was probably first or second possible frame.
Nice. And that's our first Royal Seed. And again, we only need 3, even though the game pretends that we need 6 and acts like we got 1 already. We're breaking it, okay? The game doesn't know what's going on, and that's fine.
It's also really interesting, like,
all the time.
The title screen inventory actually reflects how many you got. Even on a completed file that only completes half the worlds, it still just says you completed half the worlds. But it still shows that the file is completed.
Yep.
Okay. Mama Mouthful is really fun, in my opinion.
When you have Bubble, it's more fun.
Oh, we do need to buy a seed here. That's right.
Yes, we buy the seed first, and then we warp to...
How many inputs is it to warp to Mama here, do you know?
I think it's 4 or 5 to the left.
My notes say 2 inputs right. But I don't think that's true. I'm going to try it, and we're going to find out. Okay, buy the seed.
La-da.
It was not 2, it was 3 inputs right.
Okay. Mama Mouthful time.
I'm going to use Parachute here, even though it's slower, because I really like the Parachute strats in this level.
Totally fair.
But I think I probably could just play it with Dash, honestly.
Yeah, I also really like Dash on this level.
Keep going.
When things go right, anyway. There we go. Whoa! Okay, we're running on the bottom now today. And we're making it work.
So I'm doing some real bubble shenanigans here.
You're a bubble fiend!
That was really good. That was very, very good. Oh.
All finished up?
Yes.
Nice.
So we go straight into World 5 here?
Yes.
Oh, that's going to be interesting. It's going to be
You're used to having your spin jump? Yeah.
It's okay. It's all good. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Going with the flow. I also picked up an extra bubble in that level, so I have 2.
I should have done that.
You know about the strat to maintain your inventory. I think we talked about that.
Yeah.
Right? So this game has a backup function for your power-ups, and usually what happens is if you have a power-up active and you have a power-up in the back, if you grab a new power-up again, you will take your current power-up and put it in the backup. However, there's a way to kind of activate your backup power-up at any time by holding the A button for a second. If that little animation is going, then you actually keep your backup power-up instead of replacing it. So In my case, I had a bubble in the back. I didn't want my drill anymore, so I just kind of held the A button while I was grabbing the new bubble, and now I have 2 bubbles instead. Saves you a couple seconds over switching from, you know, your current power-up to your backup power-up, and then again, so... Alright, gonna pay this guy to fix the bridge for us, and then we're into World 4. I actually really enjoy all of the levels, World 5. I really enjoy all of the levels in World 5 with the dash badge and bubble. It's just very fun to navigate through them.
I like zooming in on this guy as he walks away.
As you should, yeah, as you should. All right, a little upstream time.
I'm gonna do some more Nabbit stuff. I don't know. It's feeling cool to me at the moment.
Yeah, go for it.
And why not, you know?
Little Nabbit never hurt anybody.
That's what I'm thinking. That's fine. I won't get the drill. That's okay.
I love how when you grab the... when you make that platform activate to rise...
Yeah.
The flower says something along the lines of, like, that was cool. And I like to think that he's just talking about the crazy movement that I did to avoid having to use the platform in the first place.
That was cool.
I think this world will be mostly your perspective. I do not play this world with these strats at the moment, but I will learn them.
That was really clean. Wonder Seed has been acquired.
Oh, you are ahead, my friend.
Yeah, I do love World 5. The vibes. I just like the vibes, and also the levels are fun.
Oh, you can't be doing this to me, pumpkins. We were friends. We were friends, pumpkins.
What are you doing, pumpkins?
We were allies before the Great Pumpkin War.
During the Great Pumpkin War.
During the Great Pumpkin War.
All right, I'll hold up at the rifts. Okay, I'll go ahead and choose. I'm in.
I'm in. Yeah, so I think a lot of things will likely change slightly, but I wouldn't be surprised to see the general route be very, very similar, even come January, quite frankly. Oh, this is not going as cleanly as I would like.
This level's tricky. There's a lot of stuff that can hurt you and make you lose your power up here.
Oh, don't do that. And Wonder Seed.
Yeah, just got it myself. And in the pipe.
In the pipe.
Very nice. Very nice. After this, just a little shop visit. Just a little shopping
A
time.
little tiny shopping. We do a little shopping.
We do a little shopping. And then a little break time.
Yep. Which is not a break at all. This is actually the hardest break time.
Yes. Yeah. It's very easy to lose a lot of time here if you're not on top of your game.
Which I'm curious to see how I'll perform since I usually have a different badge setup for this. And the badge I use is actually, I think, what the world record has started using in this level.
The spin badge?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I saw Jay use it today.
There might be some tech that I... Oh, it's probably right here at the beginning, to be honest, to skip this first part a little bit easier.
And I just royally screwed it up. Ooh, I saved it.
Good save. Good save.
I didn't save it. I actually fell
Oh.
all the way to the bottom.
Oh, no. Yeah, see, that can happen. It's all right. I shall wait for you at the toxic level, the ruins #1.
Ruins #1. We are #1.
We are #1. So the gimmick of World 5 is that instead of having a palace at the end where Bowser Jr. is waiting to ruin your day, you have to go on a rescue mission. I don't really understand, but these uncharted areas
I'm in.
have a kind of special function. You're in the level?
Yeah, you can go ahead and go in. Sorry.
Okay. They have a special function where there's like a secret exit, and the secret exit is required to progress past these uncharted areas, as well as like getting the Wonder Seed and all that. So
Yeah, we will likely be skipping these levels in the actual GDQ run and
Except for the
playing
last
some
one.
others instead.
yes, the last one is required. So. But there's still some nifty stuff you can do.
Oh, yeah. I like this level.
Even the gooping?
No,
Nope, the gooping. Not the gooping part.
not the gooping. The gooping feels so slow and weird. All right, I've got the Wonder Flower.
I just grabbed it myself. Don't get squished. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're blobbing. We blobbing.
We blobbing!
Any blobbers in the chat room?
blobbers!
I'm blooming.
Blobbers!
Ayo, blobbers.
All right, I got the seed.
Yo, same. All right. Very nice.
Yep.
So that is 1 of 3 of the ruins levels. And then we do 2 more. The next one I'm actually kind of sad is not part of the main route because
Same.
it's fun. Especially when you got bubble. Yeah. The bubble power up, if you're following along at home, you'll notice just how overpowered it is. Especially these next 2 levels and basically all of World 6. Yeah, we do some pretty crazy stuff. I love that wall jump. Very nice, very nice. And I lost my backup bubble earlier, so I'm actually going to grab this
I
one
also
right
need to
here.
get one.
As you can see, there's lots of platforming challenges, enemies that are supposed to get in your way, but the bubble just trivializes it all. It's great.
I'm nabbiting it away.
Also, very good strategy.
Okay, well, I'm failing, but it was a good strategy.
You don't know until you try, you know?
I was keeping pace with you for the entire level until the tilting. You have to like hit the flowers to tilt the thing. That's where I started floundering a little bit.
Right, yeah.
All right, there's the flower. At least I got that quickly.
Let's see if I can do this. Ooh, yep, nice. Super quick. That's probably the cleanest I've ever done that level. You're welcome, GDQ Showcase.
Mine went okay.
You completed the level,
I sure did.
and that's all that matters. All right. Down into the depths we go.
Yeah.
This one you will definitely see. Unfortunately, so the way that these last 3 worlds work is that there's like a little flower platform, and Prince Florian makes sure to tell you about it in every single world. But that flower platform is what kind of initiates the final sequence of the world and takes you back to Petal Islands. That flower platform doesn't exist until you've completed the last level in the world that you're in. So if there was a way, and maybe there will be by January, who knows, to make that flower platform appear beforehand, then we could save a lot of time. But unfortunately, there is nothing that we can do in Worlds 4, 5, and 6. We do have to get all of the Wonder Seeds so that we can get to the Royal Seed. And that's just how it goes.
Oh, boy.
I'm currently falling.
I'm not yet. This world has proven a challenge without my favorite badge.
It's all about that spin badge, baby.
I'm falling now. I've also, I mean, in some of these levels, I'm trying Nabbit during this for some reason. I don't know why.
Experimenting during the showcase. Let's go. Definitely marathon safe.
It is literally marathon safe, though.
That's true. You're using the marathon safe character. Just don't fall in the pits.
Yes, the pits will still kill, and there's still some collision that will kill.
Right. Like getting squished, probably?
Getting squished kills.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to do this legit. It's okay. It's not that slow.
Yeah, this is a level that having power-ups definitely trumps one of the assist characters.
Oh, yeah,
Because
absolutely.
you can use the bubble to cross some of the gaps. You can use the bubble to
skip up some vertical
activate
sections.
Yeah, you can use the bubble to activate some of the flowers earlier than your character can get there, or easier than your character can get there. Just all sorts of stuff like that.
What lies beyond? I must know!
And then a very long, goopy section. Do you go for the cool, like, Koopa jump?
The temptation was very high, but I'm far behind, so I don't really want to risk it. I saw him
very
moving
valid.
to the left, and I was like, ooh, it's time.
All right. Grab the flagpole. Now, this world does have, like, a weird little thing at the end where you, like, have to become a blob again and go through a very trivial section to get to the dudes that we're rescuing. So we got to do that. Then once we've done that, we got the Royal Seed. We're off to World 6. There's only one world left before we get to Bowser. And World 6 is probably my favorite in the run. I like the theme. I'm always a big fan of lava levels. And it's just really fun to move in because of the bubble and because of other, fast things.
All right, I just touched the flagpole. A poor showing from Adef on that one.
It's okay. You'll get them next time.
Thank you, Chef.
Someone in my chat is affectionately actuallying me right now for saying lava level. How dare I? It's magma levels.
Boy, okay.
That's not an ice level, that's frozen water.
All right. Grabbing the Royal Seed. I will wait for you to grab it also before mashing through.
Thank you.
Yes.
Mint.
Yes, indeed. Oh, and we get to Munchers next. Munchers is also pretty fun if you have double order.
Are you doing Munchers or Spin Jump first?
Oh, spin jump first, yeah. I'm getting ahead of myself. There is... I mean, I use the spin jump for this route anyway. I use spin jump in the item level, the item park or whatever.
Yeah. I use it a couple times.
Yeah.
I mean, I use dash a lot in World 6, but I also use spin a handful of times. All right, I'm mashing text. I've the seed, I'm mashing text, etc. So you can mash away.
Okay.
The adventure continues.
I love how there's like a secret exit in this level.
I know, it's so dumb. I only realized recently that you don't actually have to press any directions.
I thought you did too for some reason. My brain associated needing to go down the path, but
Yeah,
it does
well,
do it on its
you would
own.
assume, but it fully does it on its own, which is rather interesting.
All right, just got to watch this cutscene where this royal seed slurps up a piranha snake thing.
As we all do.
Yeah, you know, if I had a nickel for every time.
Truly.
I'd actually have quite a bit of money at this point. Actually, I've played
Yes.
this game enough.
Yeah. A lot of times in the last 2-3 weeks. How long is the game even out? 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
3? Well, just a month as of yesterday. It
Oh,
was
really?
the 20th of October, right?
Oh, yeah.
So-
I've been playing the living hell out of this game.
Yep, same. I would not be surprised if I have over 100 hours. Easy. by
Over
now.
100.
Yeah,
You should have far more than that.
probably more actually.
You
Yeah.
should have way more than that.
Considering the practice. Yeah.
I'm dead.
Oh, that's you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, me too actually. So that's.
Oh,
fine.
you died in the exact same place as me.
I bonked my head. There we go. That is what you do. That is not what you do. What? Okay, I did not know that that was actually down there all the time. So I got a purple coin by accident. We're just gonna finish up.
I am done. My second
Me also,
attempt
wow.
was relatively clean.
My second attempt almost died, but I got rewarded for almost dying with a purple coin. So.
Oh, did you get the one that you move up with the pipe and then you wall
Yeah.
jumped out of it?
Yeah.
Nice.
I didn't know that it was just hiding off screen like that. Today
Yeah.
I learned. We're learning something new every day.
We're learning something new every day.
Thank you very much, Ripping Torrent, for the tier 1 for 6. Welcome back.
So Nabbit is actually interesting in Muncher Fields. I should switch. I meant to switch. But I'm staying on Nabbit because it not only trivializes the level, but the first purple coin is actually obtainable.
That's true.
And it's fast. But we'll definitely be on Danger's perspective for this one, I think. The bubbles are far cooler, and I meant to switch back.
Yeah. So I actually did an intentional damage boost in this level because we are going to give ourselves bubble back for this background portion. So that we can do that jump there. Oh, I did that while losing my speed, unfortunately, but that's okay. Love the background in this level. I love that your kind of geographical location makes perfect sense for the background they've chosen. The Bowser Castle floating in the background.
Yeah, such a nice touch.
They do that a lot in this game. The backgrounds, just major props to the visual design team for this game.
Flagpole.
Nice.
Had a little moment where I didn't collect the star and I had to run back and get the star.
It'll be like that sometimes.
It evaded me. I pulled left to grab it and it just fully did not become collected.
Such is the way of things, I suppose.
Such is the way of things. Anyway, World 6.
That's right. World 6 is another palace, and it's also in a volcano full of magma.
Okay, what's
Not
the difference
lava.
between magma and lava?
I don't know.
Okay, one of them's like outside.
I'm not a scientist.
Okay. I'm gonna need a new partner.
Only scientists are allowed in my submission, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So this house actually has a little lead-in that we can skip completely with the bubble like that.
and I'll use the spin for it.
Also a good option. Yep.
So for anybody curious, I will be editing this into both perspectives in one tonight, and uploading it to my VODs channel tomorrow if people want to watch both perspectives, but it's mostly just to have it collated for the submission.
Yeah. All right. World 6 also gets a bit of a facelift with the optimal strats and also some out-of-bounds tech. This item park is a notoriously long and, when you played it casually, probably very frustrating level. These little search party levels were not my favorite when I was playing this game casually the first time
Me
through.
neither.
I tend to like games that have like puzzles, but only if the hints actually are present. There were no present hints for this one. Like, you could play the level as all the characters and like get, the blocks, and that could be a hint, but it was not very sufficient for finding absolutely everything anyway. It was very frustrating. Not a big fan of these ones. Oh,
Ooh, I got the good cycle. I got
Nice.
the good cycle.
I missed it.
When this
I
level
missed it
goes
by a
well,
hair.
it feels pretty good.
Yeah. Because you know how not good it can be, I guess. Okay. Still got the Wonder Seed. Still progressing. All right.
Okay, I got the seed. I think I'm a little behind you just from the Muncher level, but it's all good.
Right, yeah.
We can even up somewhere.
After I do this floating high jump level, I'll take a pause.
Okay. So this is our final world where we will be buying things. So I just need to have 150 purples by basically the end.
Yes.
Well, I'll spend 50.
Yeah. 50 because there's a roadblock, kind of like the bridge in World 5, that we need to pay a dude to clear. This is also something that will probably be taken out of the route by the time we showcase in January. And then the other 100 is just for another shop. And again, the shops are really quite fast, because if you can get a purple coin and only have to go out of the way like 0.5, maybe a second, then you do that 10 times, and that's only like 5 to 10 seconds of time wasted. And
Yeah,
then
exactly.
walking up to the shop is another 5 to 10. That's really fast for a Wonder Seed.
Yeah, as opposed to a level taking... I mean, the loads alone are 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I have plenty of coins. I'm at 110 right now.
And then you spend 50?
Yeah.
Or do you have
No.
110
I have
after spending?
I have 60 after spending.
Okay, yeah, we're pretty close actually. I have 53. So
That should be more than enough.
all right, from this point in World 6 and onwards, some of my favorite levels in the game for speedrunning. I think Rargs is next. For this route, we're going to do...
Roomba's
Roombas,
is
that's
next.
right. And this is not your like household vacuum cleaner robot that
No.
cleans your house.
This Roomba has 3 R's.
Yes, for some reason. They really want you to roll that R. Are you there, by the way?
I just collected the seed in the house. I'm in control of Mario now. Running, and A.
Perfect.
Dash badge is so good in this level.
It sure is. And mix it with drill. You can just kind of run on the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic. I'm going to be doing the secret first.
Same.
So
Babe.
you do need the drill to do the secret. What if we held hands and did Roomba's
What if we
secret?
held
Sorry,
hands in Roomba's secret?
Ooh, woo.
Ooh, woo.
All right.
Flagpole.
Nice. This also has one of my favorite wonders in the game.
Yeah. Oh, it's the
This
best
level?
one, in my opinion.
Yep. In my IMO.
In
I
my IMHFO.
CEO, WTF,
CEO.
LOL.
I'm just gonna go right back in. We'll
Okay,
do
I'll
the-
go right back in. Sure. That's fine. I
I
don't
think it's the
usually
spin
do this.
Badge. I think it's the spin
Um,
badge after.
I still like dash, but spin is also good.
Oh,
I
I
guess
mean
we'll-
for there's like the level that comes after this.
Oh, yes. Why am I slower this time? Woo! Woo!
This thing looks unstable.
Another cool thing you can do with drill is just attack that rock from beneath. Get the wonder seed immediately.
I missed.
Oh no.
It's fine. But yeah, this is the best wonder in the game, I think. It's like
The bowling
so
pin
much
sound?
fun to play, and it's so satisfying.
Yeah, the bowling pin sounds is what makes it.
What if I wasn't playing this whole time and I was just making up what was going on?
You just know the game well enough. You've played it so many times. That you're just like, yeah, now I'm doing this.
Oh no, I messed up this thing.
It's so funny though, like kind of a bit of a sidetrack tangent, but like I put on Super Mario 64 streamers when I go to bed. It's just kind of like my background noise, I guess, when I'm
Sure.
sleeping. And I can tell what stars they're doing just based on the sounds that Mario's making.
That
And like
is
the music helps obviously too.
Oh, but yeah, okay. The music is a huge part, but that is.
But I can
you're in
tell-
too deep.
Yeah, I can tell exactly what star they're doing. I'm like, oh yep, it's this one. All right, up to the spin badge.
I'll probably get all 3 coins. Question
I
mark?
typically do.
Yeah, I'll get all 3. This is spin jump is like my favorite badge. This is like my least favorite level in the game.
Yeah, this one is not fun.
I've been
these, like,
practicing it the last 2
triangle-
days. I don't know.
These triangle platforms are really unforgiving. You can like hit the edge of them and just like slide off. It's great. Ooh, but that was very clean.
I'm happy for you. We'll see how mine goes.
Thank you, thank you.
It's okay so far. That's not optimal. Okay, it's fine. It was actually fine.
All right, we're in there.
And that like probably looked slow, where like I had to wall jump off that thing, but that is fast.
Yeah, because the alternative is like bouncing in a different direction completely and using a different platform.
And I'm in there.
Okay.
Oh.
So this one's got what every speedrunner loves, cycles. For the first part anyway. Wowie! And then the second part is where you're going to see some bubble tech. You're going to jump across a gap that you would usually have to wait for kind of an auto-scroller section to complete.
Yeah, this is a great bubble tech. This will be my first proper bubble jump of the day.
Let's go.
Went off without a hitch.
Nice. GG's. Also same.
And Wonderflower. This Wonderflower is really cool as well.
Yeah, I do love the kind of top-down switch perspective thing they got going on here. They do it in one other level too, but repetition of the Wonderflowers is something that's actually pretty rare. The fact that they have so many different ideas and every single level gets a Wonderflower, there are a lot of different ideas that went into this.
Yeah, the diversity of level design in this game is bewildering.
It's really nice, yeah.
It's wonderful.
You could say
You could.
that it's wonderful.
You could.
You could do that.
I love this level, actually. Rargs is probably one of my favorite levels.
Yeah.
Huh? That
Uh-oh.
flower. That flower, dude.
Yeah, when you come out of the
Yeah,
pipe,
he's
it's
like,
what? You flabbergasted him.
I've had an eyelash in my left eye for the better part of the last 2 worlds.
I don't think that's good.
No, I've been trying to incinerate it with my finger.
Oh, your finger can do that?
Yeah, I haven't
It
told
can
you about
incinerate
this.
things.
I haven't told you about
No.
this.
No, you haven't.
Well,
Now I'm terrified.
you should be.
Okay, I went to the shop first.
So did I.
Okay.
Where do you want to go first, to the right or left?
It doesn't really matter.
Let's go right
do
first.
The grappling.
Yeah.
Grappling gun.
I agree.
We are all done with purple coins, by the way. Don't
Yep.
need any more.
Completely good to go.
Go for it.
I did not, I pressed Y to extend the grappling hook. Why I did that, I just could not tell you.
That's not the right button.
It's just not.
Well, I am falling and I'm dead. Okay. The one time I don't collect the checkpoint because the growing animation is like a second and I'm off the stage.
Okay, we both died.
Let's go! I'm grabbing the checkpoint this time. There ain't no way.
The level is complete.
Okay, good.
I will wait for you on Pull Turn Burn.
Yes, also a very fun level.
Thank you.
I could do without the Wonder Flower, but luckily the optimal route doesn't do it anymore, so...
Yeah. We're basically, for this submission, just doing, like, a safe route, essentially.
Yeah, we're doing the same route so that we can kind of play along together. Somewhere kind of meeting halfway in the middle between the strats that I do and the strats that 8F does.
Yeah. Let me know when you're selecting the level.
I am telling Prince Florian I don't want the grapple badge and selecting.
Okay.
Hey, what you doing at the playground?
Why did I do that? I lost my bubble suit.
Oh no!
It's
I love the
okay.
movement in this level so much.
I am dead?
Oh no. I don't recommend that.
Oh, I'm at the beginning. Nice. That is greatly unfortunate. I just didn't grab the checkpoint because I never die in this level, like ever.
So you didn't think to.
No, but I died. My crouch jump was too short, evidently.
It happens.
It
Happens to the best of
does.
us.
It do be happening. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum.
Nice, got the jump.
I'm falling.
I just got that Wonder Seed.
Yeah, you are definitely ahead on the count of I died.
That'll happen. Yep. Little tricky jump to get over the platforms without having to activate the level itself. And we in there.
Oh, that did not work. Why did that not work?
Boing. And then we just got to do house, and then I'll meet you at the palace, I guess.
That almost worked. Yeah, that works for me.
Sweet.
I'll meet you at the palace.
Yeah. I'll meet you at the palace.
Yeah, see you there, dude.
See you there, dude. I'll be there in 5 minutes.
Okay, dude. Oh, stuck in traffic right now, dude, actually.
Stuck in traffic, brah.
Can't be making it, dude. I'm sorry.
Just all this magma in the way, brah. This guy has 4 elephant watering cans. I'm kind of jelly. And they're in a stack.
Okay, Martin. Let's say we grab that flag. Okay. Wow.
Ick.
What's that icky pink like goop?
Now, boys. I'm in.
I'm in.
Don't touch that
Now,
stuff.
boys. I'm in.
Now, boys. I'm in. And this is the kind of commentary you can expect from your
Live on GDQ, if you accept us, please.
Please. I need this. I need this. I don't want the water pots.
Why not?
I don't
They're
know.
great. I don't know.
I can't figure it out. Did you get the jump?
No, I hit my head on the goop.
He's been gooped, folks.
I'm gooping.
All right. Okay, there, bud.
Okay. All right. We're just gonna try it again because I am a glutton for punishment apparently.
I'm heading to Bowser Jr.
That time I hit the goop on the bottom. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the jump, but we're gonna wait a little bit longer.
That's what I did.
That's probably the smart thing to do.
And I'm in the boss fight.
Let's go. Oh, yeah, we're definitely gonna use yours for this one.
Bowser Jr., you are transforming back into yourself from shell form so early sometimes in this first phase, I feel like. I love these little platforms that move depending on which side you're on.
Yeah. Just a cute little touch.
Yeah, the eyes
They feature
closing.
in a couple.
Yeah, they're in a couple levels. They're cute. I like them.
Bonk.
And that's the boss fight.
Very nice.
Just 5 levels to go.
That's right, yeah. We're heading into Bowser territory now.
My favorite
And
level
the-
is next as well.
The Missile Megs, that's right. There are they're all really fast too, these remaining levels.
Oh yeah.
With the exception of the final one. The final one takes 7 minutes, but that's okay. It's the epic showdown finale, so it's acceptable.
This next level is intended to be not auto-scroller's not really the right word, but you ride some platforms, but we can skip all of it with bubble jumps, and I adore this level.
Me too. Yes. I think this is like bubble jump training grounds, really.
Yes, yeah.
This is the level that you kind of like teach yourself how to do the infinite bubble jumping if you need it. Which, by the way, we've kind of used and said is really cool, but not really explained what's going on with it.
Yeah. It's
Basically, if you're
yeah, go ahead.
if you're running and you just kind of shoot a bubble ahead of you and you jump with good timing, you kind of have to learn the timing. It's a little bit awkward at first, and then while you're landing on the next bubble, you throw another one and then jump again. Then you can kind of just keep doing that forever. There are some levels with like big open air space, like there's a level called Jump 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 where you can skip the entire thing by doing this. And as long as you chain them with good timing, you can just keep going forever. And so we've been using that to cross gaps. We've been using that to skip auto-scroller portions. We've been using that to try and not necessarily successfully get across gaps with poison and stuff. We just use it everywhere. It's a very valuable platforming tool. Yeah,
Should I
and then
wait for
throw
you on the entrance, by the way?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
The platform to get to Bowser.
Okay, I'll wait for you there, sure.
I'll click it. Yeah, someone in chat is also saying the timing is much stranger. When you throw in the dash badge, things change again. Yeah, because you kind of have to get used to the fact that you run faster. Fancy that.
Okay, I'm running over to the platform right now, and I am standing on it. Oh, Bowser's giving out smokes? Bro. Let's
Yo,
go.
Pass the darts, Bowser.
I'm fiending.
All right. These levels are a lot more grandiose if you actually do go out of your way to get the Wonder Seeds and stuff like that. But the Wonder Seeds, if you remember, are for unlocking worlds and completing worlds. And we don't need to do that anymore, because you can just walk right up to Bowser if you complete all 4 of these levels. So we're going to do that. We're not going to bother with collecting any of the Wonder Seeds, and that makes these levels very fast. And as you can see, we can kind of just bubble right over. Ooh, yeah, we in there, baby.
I am also in there.
Let's go.
I really love that level a lot.
Yeah.
The
get the
bubble
bubble
jump is
jumps,
the
it's very
reason
satisfying.
I wanted to learn this speedrun.
Yeah.
It's just very cool. And, you know, growing up on Mega Man speedruns in this community, in the Mega Man speedrunning community, any weapon that creates a platform is like, I'm in, baby.
Yeah. You create your own solutions to the puzzles of the level.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. Magnet Beam in Mega Man 1, items 1, 2, and 3 in Mega Man 2, and then Rush and all the rest.
All right. High voltage gauntlet. This one can be a little bit frustrating. A lot of players will switch to Nabbit for this part of the speedrun and forward.
It's me. I'm a lot of players.
Yeah. Just for the sake of simplicity. I almost bonked my head, and that could have been disastrous, but it's fine. Oh, okay, we're running. Almost got tripped up, but we're fine. Now we're running even more, and we're running some more. Cute little, like, slide strategy you can do there to take those guys out. This is primarily the reason that Nabbit is chosen for this level, is because I can't actually run through that fast enough. But Nabbit can.
Yep. Flagpole. Yeah, you saved like a second and a half on me in Missile Meg, and I saved like 2 or 3 seconds on you here, I think.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Ah ha ha.
Yeah, I think the main satisfaction of speedrunning a 2D game is that you just find, like, each level is, you know, its own thing. So when you find the flow, when you find your flow state, sound like an internet guru or something.
It's true though.
You find your flow state, bro, and everything just falls into place.
It do
It's
be
all
doing
about
that,
finding
though.
that flow. This level is good for the flow. Well, actually not really, because there's like these portions here that you can't skip. You have to like wait. That part's not so great for flow. But you can use the bubbles and shoot them through the wall and actually get some of this stuff done early. And I'm actually keeping my bubble. Let's go.
Nice. Since I switched to Nabbit, it's slow to switch back. So I'm just going to stay on him for the rest, I think.
Very fair.
And Nabbit's pretty useful for all of these levels in little ways. I will lose a little bit of time to dangers in almost every level, but just a little. Primarily in the next level.
Yes, I actually did lose my bubble at the very end there, so I will have to take it a little bit slow, but there is a kind of damage boost strategy that you can do in this upcoming level that I will attempt primarily, just not for the first part.
Oh, wow.
Wow. right, Knucklefest time.
This level is has a lot going on.
It does.
I
It
think
can
this
be
is
a little
probably
bit
one of
frustrating.
the harder levels in the run.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Also, I just took damage, so that's not very good. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that, I guess. Not that it really matters. I actually have to take damage at some point anyway. Sure. We made it through there, eventually.
I'm ahead, baby.
All right. This upcoming part, the Wonder Seed part, can be kind of frustrating because, like, the platforms appearing happens to the music. So you have to have this level pretty much rehearsed to know what's going on. And if you fall behind, then everything goes out of whack. Yep. Nice. Flawless victory.
Mine was a little sloppy, but I'm alive.
I'm in the part where you have to wait anyway.
Same.
Nice. Bow, bow, bow. We in there.
Bum 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 bum. Wow.
GG's, yeah. The second part was really clean.
Is ADEF doing Nabbit only? No. I have played the vast majority of levels as Mario, but I have played, well, I don't know. It's probably been like 60-40 or 50-50 at this point. I've been
Yeah.
trying Nabbit on more levels recently because I've been curious if he's faster. And then for a showcase like this where I haven't played the game in 2 days, Nabbit's
bit
just
safer.
a little safer for me right now, and still feels cool to use in a lot of levels. Like there's sections I can skip that Dangerous cannot, or sections where skipping it is vastly easier for me as a direct result. But on this next
Should we start
level,
this last level at the same time?
let's start. I'm mashing through text right now.
Okay. I'm standing at the top of the stairs, ready
Okay.
to select.
I will say let's start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
In we go. Switch to your spin badge if you have not.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now this level, kind of like the other New Soup games, parts of this final level are auto-scrollery. This level was, I think, meant to be more theatrical than actually difficult, which is totally fine. I think in the context of this game, it makes perfect sense. Speedrunning-wise, maybe not the funnest 4 minutes that you can spend close to the end of the run, but it also kind of psychs you up for the end. It's kind of nice. It's cute. I think this game is just really well put together.
Casually, this level is phenomenal.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Speedrun, I can take it or leave it.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
hate it. I do not hate it.
And the final fight is like, well, it's easy because it's a Mario game, but I think it's also just, it's just very fun. This is a very fun theme as well. I love
Yeah.
that in this colorful, bubbly world where everything's weird and wonky and, you know, you're on a trip half the time, Bowser being a punk just somehow makes sense.
I'm going to harmonize with the piranha plants.
As you should.
Thank you. Or actually, wait, I might just mirror them. I don't know. This is a lot of pressure.
I'm going to make Peach do some pull-ups.
Oh, nice.
Gotta get her exercise in for the Bowser fight.
I like just looking at Nabbit's eyes. His eyes are wild in that part.
Wow.
Wow. This is actually me
Honestly-
and Dangers in the studio recording this song right now.
That's true, yeah.
This is where we reveal it, that I'm King Boo and Dangers is the Doors.
We saved all of our good potential, singing potential, for the actual recording.
Yeah, of course. I used
Yeah.
it all up. There's none left.
There's none left. That's why it sounds terrible now.
Yeah, I used it, so, you know, use it or lose it, I was told.
That's what they say. Right. I actually have bubble going into this final sequence, so I'm going to attempt a few
Yeah,
things.
there's a couple cool skips that Dangers can do that I cannot do because he has bubble, including hitting Bowser. Basically, it's always just hitting Bowser or the hands early.
Yes. There is also this kind of entrance sequence
Yeah, that too.
here where you kind of learn the function of the fight. But I can stand here and do that.
I'm in the
Use
fight.
this bubble. Nice. Can use the bubble to get that hit early. The whole point of this is to kind of like use the rhythm of the fight. And just jump when you can. I'm seeing some silly raves in the chat, as we should.
The one benefit of Nabbit, though, I can just sit here during the Piranha Plant portion.
Just let them right into you.
I don't have to do a damn thing.
I just like to blow some bubbles.
He's blowing bubbles. I'm blowing bubbles. So yeah, if you are Games Committee member getting this far in the video, first of all, thank you for watching and thank you for your thoughtful consideration. Dangers and I both really love this game a lot. And we've both had an absolute blast learning it and grinding it over the last month. Danger's PB is definitely better than mine, but we are both pretty competitive in any percent. We both got pretty solid times. And I think we would be... Wow, I fully am not paying attention. I think we would be really good candidates to show this game off. We also have a lot of... a massive breadth of GDQ experience between the both of us, and I think we would just have a lot of fun. And we'll both be at the event, which is, I think, really cool.
I got the fast hit. Let's go.
Nice. I am one cycle behind because I'm dumb.
Yeah, you're explaining what's going on. It's okay. Yeah, I love my GDQ. Always love showing up and supporting. Even if I don't get a run in, that's okay. But it would be really cool to show off this brand new Mario game and all the tricks that come with it. So...
Is dum-dum the opposite of smart-ass?
yes.
Yeah, it's gotta be, I guess.
That just makes sense. So this fight is pretty straightforward. It's pretty scripted. Again, not the most difficult fight in the world. But especially if you have a power-up of some kind, which I just lost, of course. There are some things you can do to make it a little bit faster. All right, final sequence. All we got to do is climb up to Bowser's head and in very ceremonious fashion hit his button.
And
time.
obviously, our nice 144.
Okay.
For the reason this run was slow, both of our PBs are far better than this. The reason this was slow, obviously, is because we're waiting for each other when we messed up and explaining things and taking our time to sort of give a good explanation of what's going on.
Yep.
And I'm really failing this final phase.
Yeah, once it goes wrong just a little bit, it's so easy for it to just barrel out of control.
Time.
Nice.
145. I think our estimate can be 145 or 140 probably.
Yeah, I think so too.
And it
like
will
we
be
mentioned-
even lower by the time the run happens.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard to gauge a new game, what's going to be discovered, and
Yeah.
all that. So,
Exactly.
But yeah, with us being in person, we can just hand the controllers off to each other.
Yep.
So that'll be super quick. We won't have to wait. And, we'll probably be a little bit better at all those tricks that you're seeing too. So
That's true. And there will probably be a bunch of new cool stuff. The community is working hard all the time. And Dangers and I both will not be updating the game, so we'll still be on 1.0 by
right.
January. So all the glitches will be available to us. But yeah, that's it for me. Dangers, any final thoughts?
I think you nailed it. I think we're good to go.